So for this part, I'm using, well, let's see. I'm not using anything higher than level 5, but that will be justified for the kind of building we're doing. I'm going to be doing 2 buildings as a 3-story in, let's say, Toontown Central, Daisy Gardens, Donald's Dock, and yeah, I guess we could add Minnie's Melody Land in there. These 4 playgrounds are kind of easier. You won't need much power at all to destroy them or to take them over. So I'm only bringing level 5 Trap, level 5 Lure, level 5 Sound, not even maxed either, and Throw and Squirt. You don't need level 6s for these kinds of buildings. So I'm going to go ahead and cut into the building. I have managed to find a 3-story building, and these are minorly unpredictable. You can find, I don't even know what you can find. These could be really easy, or they could include even the rarest kind of cogs for, like, well, I guess the ones that can't appear on the street. You could find those in 2- and 3-story buildings. So right off the bat, we're already starting higher than the boss on the 3-story I did earlier in the second part. So with these, you're going to want to not be what I'm doing right now and risking stuff like Trap. But I got lucky and the name dropper only did something with 2 damage. So I'd recommend having around, if you have all level 5s like this, I'd say being around 50 to 70 laugh, you'll be just fine. Unfortunately, I didn't have level 5 Lure or Sound, which probably wouldn't have mattered. But these generally contain mid-level cogs, I guess. So already finding a level, level 7 cog. I honestly really hate those, because there's like no easy way to take them out unless you have like organic trap, or if you want to use level 6. But in this case, I'm going to take out the tally marketer first, because they do, I believe they can do 12 damage. And that lure will last for 3 turns. So what I'm going to do is actually take out this level 6 first. And then I'm going to lay all my damage into the 7. So for the final floor, it can go either 2 ways. It normally has 1 boss and a few followers, or it's the 1 boss alone and it has 2 followers. So this one has like, this Two-Face has like 1 partner. Oh lord. Yeah, so they're usually like around level 9, unless they're in the next playground that I want to show. You want to make sure you have good lure, because if you don't have good lure, you need to be using or having better gags to take them out faster and keeping up with some of the damage. Since level 8s have 90 health, I may as well do a 6 and 3 combination. In order to keep up with all the health these cogs have, you want to make sure you're doing a strategy that's sort of like switching on and off. So I'm going to wait for this name dropper to get in here because I would like to get them lured at the same time and focus on this 9 and then switch back to them. I can show you what I mean. I mean to lure these two so they're not inflicting any damage on me. And now that this 9 is up, the biggest threat here, I'm going to lure it in. So these two have one less turn than this dude. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this level 6. That's one less attacker on the field. And now I can focus on this 8 while this level 9 is still being lured. So I was lucky enough for that to miss, and now I will have no problem taking up this level 9. Now keep in mind, level 9s have 110, so it would take 2 creams with a lure, or with 2 lures, sorry. So that was a 3-story in Donald's Duck. I would not recommend doing this without at least level 5 gags and making sure you have enough hit points to survive hits like that, where cogs do 16 damage. You know, you don't want to have 50 something laugh or 40 and get 3-shotted by those. So that's basically a Donald's Duck one, or the first 4 playgrounds really. Those will be minorly challenging. If you have good enough gags, they are jokes. You can easily solo them.